Hey everyone, welcome to another installment in the First Impression series where I review an album just after one listen. Now, for today's episode, we are going to be looking at the debut extended play from Mexican rock band The Warning. Now, if you don't know who The Warning are, they are a trio of sisters. And the Escape the Mind is the band's debut EP and was released in 2015. Now, as with all my reviews, let's talk about the artwork. Remember, this is all for fun, and there's no bearing enjoyment on my overall opinion on the music. Now, the artwork for the Escape of Mind is basically a gray picture with the maze inside of a person's head, with the person going through it, and the person going through it is currently in the middle of the maze with the words "Escape the Mind" coming out of the ear. It's a pretty clever. I'm going to admit it's a pretty clever cover. I'm going to give a 8 out of 10. I don't know why, but the cover does give me some Tool vibes. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and just hop into the music itself, in which I'll be going over every single track. The album also opens up with Take Me Down, which has a bluesy intro. There's very strong drum fills in the pre-chorus. This song is very mellow and does have a slightly pop rock feel to it in the chorus. Then we get Fade Away. The vocal flow is a bit off here, though the guitar progression is good here. The bass groove is really good. This song, I feel, could have used a bit more work. It did feel like there were too many lyrics just crammed in the verses. I really do feel like there could have been some that were shortened so that it flowed a little better. Then we have Internal Rose as the next track, which opens up with this very bright sounding guitar. However, I will say the bass does contrast and clashes a bit with the acoustic guitar here. And this song does honestly sound like something that would definitely play during an ad. Then we reach Escape the Mind, the title track, which has a great use of strings. It's a piano ballad, and the composition of the song is very simple, but it works here, and the lyrics are a bit of a mixed bag here. Some of it is really great, and then other times it's stuff that you've definitely heard before. And then you have the final track, Free Falling, which was the band's first single, which has, not to be confused with the Tom Petty song of the same name, which I actually did. Different songs. But anyways, strong. Yeah, I kind of expected this to be a Tom Petty cover before someone pointed out to me it was otherwise. So, yeah, a little trivia for you. Anyways, the song does feature some strong drum fills, like the guitar progression. I really like the guitar progression in the second verse. There's a decent solo. I do feel the outro could have been a bit longer to increase the impact of the build-up from the bridge. And I'm not going to go over the last song since that's just the Escape the Mind without the strings. Now I'm going to go ahead and give my overall thoughts on this first effort from this band as a sort of album release. With the lyrics are a mixed bag, and they definitely could have used a lot of work, and the vocal flows are a bit off here. There are certain songs where it just feels like she's trying to say a lot of things, and it could have been easier if you just shortened that, not just try to spat out multiple words really fast, and kind of has a disjointed flow in some places because of that. The drum fills are great throughout this album. The vocals, I will say, well, they are good. They are much better on 21st Century Blood, and especially on Queen of the Murder Scene. The bass is here. You could definitely hear it through all the songs, minus of course, the piano ballad, but that's just piano and strings. But it does clash with the acoustics on a particular song, and the guitar does have some good progressions here. And yeah, it's overall a decent debut, and if you're definitely a hardcore fan of The Warning, I would say you definitely might enjoy this. However, if you're looking to get into the band, I would say definitely start with Queen of the Murder Scene first, as I do feel that's still probably their best work. Now, overall, I am going to be giving Escape the Mind by The Warning an overall score of 6 out of 10, gave it a tier of good, and my favorite song on the album was Escape the Mind. Now, what did you think of Escape the Mind by The Warning? Let me know in the comments down below, and I would like to thank you for taking out your time out of your day to watch this review, and I hope you have